I just set up my scene on Facebook. All right, we're live. Welcome to God Power Live, where Black women gods come to connect with their likeness and refine our emotions so we can do what we came here for. Happy Thanksgiving week, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving week. Today's topic is coming out of hiding and playing big on the world stage. Couple of announcements before I start with today's topic. First of all, this is Thanksgiving week. Thursday and Friday, I will not be here live. Okay. If you're new here, I'm here every weekday on TikTok and Facebook at 8 a.m. Pacific. Every weekday, 8 a.m. Pacific, I am here. This week, Thursday and Friday, I will not be here. Okay. It's Thanksgiving Day and the day after Thanksgiving. I will not be here. So I'll see you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. Then I'll see you again next week, starting back on schedule Monday next week. Okay. The second announcement that I was like, fuck, here I go. But then it's always so good when you make mistakes and when you get to refine. Remember, I talked, thank you for those hearts. Hello, TikTok. Hello. I'm on Facebook, and on Facebook, I can type just text. So yesterday, I typed some things and I mentioned how I was talking to this business owner, and he was all like, yeah, I rarely make mistakes. And I didn't say anything to him, but I thought to myself, so this is a guy who's not going to get far and he's not going to have fun with that line of thinking, because any long-term business owner, like when you're brand new in the game, you can be kind of cocky, right? But when you're looking at being in business for 10 plus years, it's inevitable. You're going to make a ton of mistakes. It just comes with the territory. And so the topic of today, of one, the second announcement that I'm getting ready to make, but then also coming out of hiding and playing big on the world stage. I'm going to blend these all together because it's all holistic. Keep in mind, I'm here for 15 minutes every weekday. So that means I have about 10, 11 minutes left, 10 minutes left. So I am very impatient. Okay. I'm very impatient. And I'm not just impatient because, right, I just want it to happen now. Although, yes, sometimes it is that, but it's not just that. It's the work that I've done to become who I am. Okay. And this is why shadow gold exists. Our shadow selves is what slows us down. There's lots of sludge and dense, unknown, dark stuff in our shadow cells. This is one of the primary reasons why we slow down. It's why we're scared. What's going to happen if this, right? Because there's stuff going on inside of us that we're not aware of. And so we run and hide, like many of us have. And every now and again, we'll have an outburst that we didn't see coming, right? That's your shadow self erupting, right? And those outbursts usually comes inside of a relationship somewhere, with a boss, with a wife, a lover, a friend, your child, some kind of road rage thing that makes you go crazy. I have a friend of mine who she's a Jehovah's Witness. She really prides herself on being a good person. She's wholesome and decent and all the things that we really like to think about ourselves. And she erupted on the road. Some man did something that she obviously felt violated by in some kind of a way. Do you know she found herself chasing this man down the street, going crazy? And then when she finally gathered herself, she was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. That's your shadow self erupting. That is in all of us right now. And it's what makes us be scared to do things. It's what makes us judge people from a distance. It's what makes us be like, I don't know what's going to happen if I do that. Hello, Brit chick. I don't know what's going to happen if I do that. See? So when you are coming out onto the world stage, and I repeat, I am a mentor. I've been helping women around the world for 12 years. This shadow stuff, I didn't even know it existed in 2013. It's when I came to know my shadow self. And I was in the most depressed state I've ever been. And I couldn't understand why I was working so hard, why I was doing all the things that you're supposed to do to be successful as a coach. This is when I was a coach, okay? Now I do mentoring, but back then I was a coach. I couldn't understand why I was doing all these things, all the right things, the webinars, the free calls, the networking, the consistency, and I wasn't producing the results. And on top of that, I could feel, just like many of you feel, that there's so much more. Oh my God, there's so much more. And I know that I'm in my own way. Hmm? And I'm telling you, when you are ready for real, this is why I don't go back and forth with people. It doesn't matter. When a woman or a man is truly ready, truly, okay, truly ready for change, like for real. Like we're sick of our own shit. We're sick of our patterns. We're sick of creating the same results. We're like even our really good stories. You have a really good reason why you don't do something and you feel really righteous about it. And you're like, no, because I'm telling you. And you've been defending that thing for a long time. And you've been like, I'm telling you, this shit, right? And I can't do it. For me, it used to be like, I'm telling you, I can't afford it. Like, look, clearly, look at my bank account. I don't have it. I don't know how these people doing this. Like, and like arguing, like defending your limitations, which means you're feeding your own limitation, like your strength, like, and when you get sick of that in you, like, thank you for all those hearts, whoever that is, right? And you get sick of all of that in you, and you for real get ready, I'm telling you, shit start happening fast. Fast. I know what this shit looks like. It starts happening fast. Especially like you would drop like 5 things today. And then you start to see all of the ways you've been in your own way. So anyway, I'm gonna talk more. This is all about coming out of hiding, okay? This is all about coming out of hiding. Now, let me take it back to the second announcement. So I have been impatient. And so part of the reason why I've been impatient is this, what I just shared about. I know why we move slow. I went live with Rachel on Friday, and she was talking about feeling like she's running in molasses for no reason, just moving slow for no reason. And part of knowing that, but then also the part of me that's advanced, I'm advanced. And then dealing in the practicality, dealing with people who I know are walking in molasses. I just know, like I can see people, and it doesn't matter that I can see people. It matters that they're ready. And so the mistake that I made was I put Black Women Gods Gather on the calendar for this year. And it was never supposed to be on the calendar for this year. It says it on the page, the info page, that we're looking at early next year. And I got impatient and I was like, I'm ready now. Let's go now. But now, like, I'm sick and tired because so much of me just feels like I'm waiting for y'all, waiting for the sludge to clear, waiting for all this content that's going out every day. We got 5 pieces on TikTok every day, nearly every day. We got YouTube shorts going up 4 a day. We got content 4 or 5 pieces a day on Facebook every day. LinkedIn is about to kick in. Like it's like waiting for the content to kick in. The women who I'm working with to move, one woman is moving pretty fast, but more of us to be moving faster, because I already know that the reason why you're not moving fast is the sludge inside of you. And what's really going to make this thing go even faster is when we really start meeting in person. I'm telling you, I already know. And this is why I was like, let's do Sacramento now. I'm tired of waiting. But it's just not right. And I knew it wasn't right. And I was trying to force it. That, not cool. Not cool. Not cool. And I've done this before. And I'm like, I really had to have a sit down with myself over the weekend. And I'm like, I'm going to say this out loud now. I'm going to say this out loud now to people to really check myself. And so that's the second announcement. So the first one, I'm not going to be here Thursday and Friday this week. The second one is Black Women Gods Gather in Sacramento, which was scheduled for December 20th, is not happening. We are starting next year, like I said. So about this coming out of hiding and playing big on the world stage. Your next step to doing that, your next best, highest step you can take now, if you really are ready to come out of hiding onto the world stage, if you mean it, Kai, whoever that is, okay, if you mean it, and let me break this down for people who are here, because most people on TikTok are not my people. Okay, most people on TikTok who even ask, are not my people. This is for ambitious, high integrity, accomplished Black women gods. Ambitious, high integrity, accomplished, high character Black women gods. I probably ignore a third of the questions that come into my DMs on TikTok. The energy, I can feel it. Like this, what people are, the way you ask the question, the energy that you, not ready. When we meet in person starting next year, it's really important that a certain caliber of woman, I'm not saying you're not imperfect and flawed. I'm imperfect and flawed, for sure. But you're coming because you actually want to be in a holistic, loving community of powerful women. You actually want to be checked. You want to check other women who want to be checked. You actually want to be seen and heard and loved and cared for. You actually want to love and see and care for other Black women gods. You actually want to play the long game. You actually want to emotionally refine. You actually do want clarity about your real call, your narrow, succinct, fine signature call that's on your heart and life for you to come out here and play on the world stage in. And you want to be supported and held by women who want to see you win, who want to see you win. You actually want that. The energy of a lot of the people who are asking me questions and who are, I want it. Let me in. You don't care. I ultimately, the power that only Black women gods have, that only we have. Yes, we are all from source. I know we love this kumbaya, we are all one kind of thing. Of course, we're all in flesh, so we come from source. And we are not all the same. Our blood and DNA and that 1% that scientists call junk DNA is the profound distinction. The profound distinction. They don't call it junk DNA for no reason. You want to investigate that junk DNA, Black woman God. You want to investigate that shithole continent, Africa. Yeah, okay? That power that only we have, these communities are meant to encourage and foster and love and nurture that. What we are doing here is pioneering. What we are doing here is pioneering. It has never been done. You will be required to trust yourself like never before. You will be required to trust yourself like never before. And that's what this community is nurturing and supporting you to do. I'm not fucking around. Yes, we will have fun. Yes, we will play. Yes, we will bask in our femininity, but I am not fucking around. I have struggled and suffered for years to get here. Years. I have drank myself to sleep. I have contemplated suicide deeply. I have questioned what and why and where and who and when and how long. I have dug into the deepest. I have sacrificed the best. I have let go of things that I love and I like and I care for because I have been determined to uncover this 1% that defines and that is distinct and that I know who we are. I will destroy, and the hands that cover me will destroy and neutralize any and everything, including me. Myself and the hands that cover me will destroy and neutralize any and everything, including me. I'm on TikTok, and I know TikTok is a place where people go to distract themselves and fuck around and just ha 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 and buy things and ha ha ha. I just use it so I can connect with the few, the very few, who are sincere about coming out of hiding and doing what they came here for. I welcome the trolls. I welcome the people who love to just talk shit and create disturbances. Come, you are handled. So when we gather, whether you're coming inside of the God Power Workshop or we're meeting in person, this environment is for you. It is customly, finely curated for Black women gods. That 1%. So, the God Power Workshop starts 1 week from today. The God Power Workshop starts 1 week from today. It is for Black women gods who are ready to come out of hiding and play big on the world stage. It's for Black women gods who are ready to stand in the fortune that you are and be big. The link to register is with the link in my bio. I'm so pleased to be here with you. I'm so pleased to begin connecting with you inside of the private Facebook group. When you sign up for the workshop, assuming you are who I'm talking about here, it will direct you inside of our private Facebook group, which is where this 9-day interactive workshop where we will be engaging in alchemical partnered practices to dissolve the fears that have kept you in a chokehold for years. Dissolve the fears that you don't even know have you paralyzed in your action and visibility. This is what we're doing inside of this 9-day interactive workshop where we will partner. You will partner, your partner is inside of the community. You will connect with your partner. And this is for you to do what has never been done or what very few people have done. I don't care that the world is burning and everybody is scared. I don't care. Not, you know what I mean, right? Not like I don't care, but I am not stopped by the problems of the world. I am not stopped because the economy is. We don't stop because of that. We notice and see where we are required to pivot. We get quiet alone in our own rooms and our own sacred, quiet places, and we get into communion with ourselves and listen to instructions for the action to take. Nothing gets in the way. We'll pivot, we'll turn, we'll reconsider, we'll go this way. We never stop. Never. Remember that you are doing something that has yet to be done. You are doing something that has yet to be done or very few people have done. It requires such refined emotionality. It requires such truth where you will destroy yourself to get to the truth. You will destroy yourself to get to the truth. You will confront your weaknesses. You will confront anything and everything that you allow. If you know that the God Power Workshop is for you after reading the details on the page, after watching the video on the page, come in. Details are with the link in my bio. You are a pioneer. You are doing something that has never been done. And I will leave you with this. that which the world has never seen can be seen today. And you will be the cause.